Flosstube.
Hi, Flosstube.
Cathy Roganella.
Guylene.
Pam.
And we're here at Inspired Needle. We are just kind of sitting around. I haven't seen them in a couple weeks. They kept promising me that they're coming to stitch, and then they didn't show up. I was starting to feel guilty. I'm like, maybe it was something I said. I don't know.
Nope.
But here they are. We're missing Carrie. Carrie's busy with work, so. But I thought I'd sit with the girls and chit-chat, which we have been doing, catching up on stuff. Guylene had moved last month.
February.
Okay.
I've been in a month. Indiana, who's your resident?
Ooh. Just kidding.
No,
yes.
Indiana peoples are nice.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Yes, they have been. I ran into a not so nice one today at Costco, so it could have just been a Costco experience. You just never know.
Yeah,
but
sometimes those Costco's are hit or miss.
They're probably from out of state. Anyway.
Could be. You know.
Just visiting.
Yep.
Yeah. And what's been going on? Your grandbabies were over?
Yeah.
Grandbaby, singular.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's wearing baby sunglasses.
Oh my gosh.
She was in today. They're stuck at Midway right now trying to get off the tarmac. It's been going on now for 2 days over there.
Oh, no.
They've been at the
Well,
airport
no,
for
they've
2
only
oh.
been there since 11 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
So
Trying to get
They were
out.
supposed to fly out yesterday, but there was delay, and then there was fog this morning, which I noticed when I was out. There was a lot of fog.
Yep. So hopefully they get to Florida soon.
So are they just doing a vacation, or is it like they're going on a cruise
No,
out
just a
of
little
Florida?
vacation.
Okay.
Julia's grandparents are there, so then
nice.
I'll be back on Saturday. So
A short trip.
yeah.
Aww.
Then to deal with the airport stuff.
Yep. See, you just don't know.
No.
Because you think going the airport route, it's an hour-and-a-half flight, 2-hour flight. You're in, you have time.
Yep.
My sister and her husband just did a train ride from. They came out of downtown station and rode out to Arizona.
Nice.
Hmm.
I guess not.
I mean, it was nice. They had a very nice time, but there was the train ride from point A to point B was supposed to be a 23-hour train ride. Ended up being 28 hours, which caused a delay with their hotel, caused a delay for their rental car, because they're on a time schedule, and the train, you know, when they were coming home, they had to make a stop, an unscheduled stop, because someone got sick, and that had that. So you just don't really know which is the right way to travel,
Right.
you know. So, you know.
Or you do like what my husband and I did the last 2 trips, is just straight through.
Right. You know, that's because I had thought about this week I'm off. I thought about going out to Arizona to see my dad. And I thought about driving. But by the time it's a 20-hour drive, right, from here to Arizona, I'd be there for a day and have to turn around and come back again.
You'd have to do a 2-day trip going out there.
I mean, I can, do a 12-hour drive. I used to do it to go to Tennessee. But to do that, I don't think I could do it now.
Yeah, that's a lot. My husband and I, when we drive, we do like 3 hours on, 3 hours off, 3 hours on, and it goes. And towards the end, when it gets to be dark out, then I have to be chewing on sunflower seeds or
to
something.
keep awake.
To keep awake. As long as the mouth is going, I'm okay. If we're talking or eating, then I'm okay.
And I've tried the audiobooks.
I can get sleepy with those.
I missed my turn to take, because I got so engrossed with the show, with the book, that I missed the turn, and I'm going, this does not look familiar. And I'm like, oh no, I missed my turn. So I added on an extra 45 minutes in order to fix my mistake. So
well, at least it was only 45 minutes.
That's true. I could have been in Timbuktu, but
we did that once.
Yeah, that's what I let Tim drive. He took over. We were lost in Georgia somewhere.
Oh no!
I had to call my dad, and I'm like, we're lost, because that was before the GPS and the Garmin and all that stuff. And he's like, well, can you find me a city? And he got us back on the right track, but I told Tim, I'm never closing my eyes again when you drive.
You know, when growing up, we travel and with the family. My dad always had to go through St. Louis, no matter which direction you're going.
Are you serious?
We have to go through St. Louis.
Why?
He'd make a wrong turn,
okay.
it was just St. Louis. Why do we need St. Louis?
I thought he always just liked to drive through St. Louis.
No, it was, you know, no. So,
And those are the guys that won't look at a map.
oh no, he doesn't look at a map and stuff like that, and yeah. So, but yeah, so that's all we've been doing.
Okay.
I forgot the names of these characters, though.
We can
forgot him,
rename
too.
them.
They're animal crackers. That
Yeah.
I know, but I forgot the names, and I didn't bring the pattern.
I told Pam about, there was a customer in last week, and she just picked up this pattern. This is Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. This is an animal cracker designs, 3-dimensional, from Stacy Nash. And I was telling the customer the story about Pam had made it, and I guess her husband found this laying around somewhere and said, "Oh, Pam, the dogs like was."
Had the bunny.
Or it was the bunny one. Okay, sorry.
No, it was this one,
He
but
thought
Tim
it was
thought
a
it was a
He
bunny.
thought it was a bunny with these ears. And so he's like, the dog was playing with the bunny toy or something like this. She's like,
I didn't have a bunny.
what bunny toy?
The dog took it out of my bag.
Okay, just a loose thread. I thought, uh-oh, her dress is coming apart.
Might be the dog.
So this is Scarlet.
I think it was Clementine.
Clementine. Aw, that's sweet. Is it a boy? I think so.
I think it's a boy.
Oh, maybe it wasn't Clementine.
I think it.
I don't know, because he's got
I'm
suspenders
pretty sure.
on. But he's got a purse. I guess it doesn't matter. Could be like a knapsack of some sort. And it got little scissors.
But I'm thinking that's Clementine.
Could be.
And then I think this is, wasn't this
Monroe.
Monroe the mouse. Monroe the mouse.
Because
There we
for
go.
some reason I'm thinking.
Oh, this has got a lot of dog fur on it.
Oh no, that's that fuzzy stuff.
Oh, dog fur.
No, that's the wool that was stuffed in.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Because that's that nice wool that you
Yeah,
like.
that wool roving.
Oh, that Beth turned us onto?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
or
to.
turned you guys
yes,
into?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
The
have to
lip
get like
brush.
a sticky brush to get
Yeah.
that off.
So I guess we just started talking about this and that, and because I noticed she has this, I don't know if you can see
You can
it,
unplug it.
she has this little halo. And I'm like, oh, why do you have this? And she says, oh, for her light. Because a lot of places, a lot of retreat places now, I guess, are saying you can't have extension cords.
Right.
So they're going to the Silver Needle. We went
Yep.
last year, the three of us, and drove together. We had a blast. But this year, they're just going. I'm not going. And they have to bring, I guess, the Silver Needle's going to
Right.
be in a new room, and there's no power. You're not able to plug anything in.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're getting prepared with their halos.
So I ordered one, and I just said to Pam today, I said, ooh, I better take mine out of the box and start to charge
Make sure it works, yeah.
because one of the ladies that we stitched with a few weekends ago, she had hers, and she was explaining how long the charge will hold and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that. Pam goes, does yours have the plug in there? I was like, I don't know. I just ordered it from Amazon. I ordered the halo, so hopefully mine's got the plug.
Gotta
If not,
make
I
sure you
gotta
have the plug.
yeah.
So how long can you, I don't know if you guys can see. She's got her little stitching light here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Why don't you turn it on?
I pressed something. I pressed something. She's going to turn the light on. So how long does this stay charged?
More than 8 hours at
Yes.
a time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
so
think
you can
it's 9 hours.
you can stitch all day with it,
Right.
hit the retreat, and then
Right.
go back to your room, hotel room,
and
and charge
then,
it.
yeah, and Karen told me that to charge it doesn't take long to get it back up to full
Okay.
charge. So,
Okay, nice.
yeah, so
And then
And
this is nice, just
supposedly-
in the car or whatever.
Yeah.
it's also, it will charge your car if your car
Comes with a little
battery.
battery cable.
Yeah, for your car.
Really?
So, yeah, so it's worth.
And it's a flashlight.
Okay. Because I have like a little solar thing.
Right.
So I mean, it does everything.
It's got multiple functions, and I got mine off of Amazon, and I think it was $80.
What is that?
Oh, for the cables,
Oh.
for the charger.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah, it's a pretty little nifty thing.
Hopefully, we'll never have to have that. But
right.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that was my latest gadget I had to get
That's kinda
situated.
neat.
Yep.
It's almost will be an essential in a stitching shop soon.
Yeah. Well, because when we went to the retreat last year, and it in any retreat that I've gone to for a stitching thing, if you've got those extension cords out, if you don't have them securely on the floor, it's an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
trip
sure.
and stuff like that. So this is a good idea.
Yeah.
So
And actually, Beth, my friend Beth Seal, a couple years ago, she had something similar to run her, or to keep her phone charged because she was doing all her Square transactions or off her tablet or whatever, because she was in the merchandise mall and selling, but she needed her little tablet.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
So I can see
It was
a
the
lot
first
of
time I
uses
had ever
for it.
seen that.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice.
Yep.
So who wants to go first?
Guylene, you want to go, and then we'll come back?
Let's show you our whips.
Yes.
Any finishes?
No finishes.
I have some finishes, but they're not put together. You want to
Yes,
go on to yours?
Do your finishes first.
All right. Finished Cathy Hiberman's pumpkin, but it is not
is this
put
from
together.
Galleria?
The Galleria, the
Yeah.
exclusive for Galleria.
This was. Oh, is this the one that they went? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It was where you had
Charity.
to go after Galleria. There was only, I think she was selling them, and
Lady Dots.
yeah, Lois. So that's a philanthropic pumpkin. I hope she's going to release this mainstream soon.
Maybe.
No,
Never.
never. She said in her Flosstube when she talked about this that this is only for this. It's the one time.
Oh, because
only,
it was
that's
for
it.
her son's charity.
Charity. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Yep.
she'll do one that's similar.
Yes, she said that. She did mention that she would continue to do that.
Okay.
But this one that's it.
Okay.
That's the front.
Go ahead. Hold it up there.
It's kind of wrinkled.
It's okay. It's expected.
But that's the front of it. Now I just got to put it together.
And it comes with the whole kit.
The
right?
wool and everything is there.
So,
Oh yeah, she's got the
Everything
wool.
is there.
So that was the whole reason behind the whole.
Oh, it's not wool. It's that.
No, it's that felty.
It's that. There's a name for that stuff. I forgot what it's called.
What is that? The wool felt?
No, it's
it's,
not wool felt.
um,
It's some kind of
fabric.
backing fabric that Lois sells. It's at Ansberg. I should know this stuff.
So there's the backing for
Yeah.
it, and then we have the wiring for the
For the pumpkin stem.
swirly things here, and then you've got the rick rack to go around the pumpkin and the bow, and then the stems in there too, right, Pam?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the beautiful pins
And then
too.
you got the pins to stick in there.
Lois made
That
those.
was
Yeah.
a fun stitch, so if anybody's sitting on it, they need to get it done.
Get
It was
moving.
fun.
Yep.
And
You
went fast.
You want to display it by fall.
Next year. This year.
Okay.
And then I started Cathy Hiberman's.
Another hands-on design. This is the 17th. It's her block party 17th. Get a little closer so you can see. Pam's got a lot of work done. This is the
So
top
you're-
of the biscorner.
So you're
Or the
making
block.
yours into a block.
A block. I love
Yeah.
doing those blocks.
I know you do. I think I'm doing mine. I've got the same pattern, but I'm doing. Is
Oh,
this
you're
the
doing
I'm
waves?
doing the long waves?
Yeah. Okay.
That's going to be nice too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
So instead of, like, for those that are not familiar, instead of around, this design goes all the way around the block, but you can just leave it straight and then frame it.
Yep.
Or mount it on a board or something.
Right. I saw someone on Facebook did theirs as the whole long and then had a real pretty green frame and then used the same button or pins
Uh-huh.
and just yeah. So I want to do that on
Really
mine.
cute.
Yep.
Very nice.
All right. Yep.
What you got?
So whips.
Whoops.
So I picked up. So I don't know. I think I showed that Brenda Gervais Winter
think you
Rose
did.
Manor. I think the last Flosstube. So when I finished that, I picked this back up, which is Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs.
I love this one.
And I'm not stitching as much because I
You've been busy.
I got busy. I got a house to take care of now.
She's got to unpack.
I gotta unpack and
Get
stuff
stuff
like
out of
that.
storage.
Yeah.
And do So many running around errands.
Oh.
We heard all about it.
That was today. Woo! So
and don't mention blinds or window coverings at all in front.
I am telling you, that has put me over the edge. So before I repicked this up, I started this Autumn Lane. And I think
What's
it's
that called? Oh, Autumn Town.
Autumn Town, yes.
That's really, I love those colors. They're so bright.
Yes, now I picked this up at your Galleria 2021.
Okay.
And he was there and I picked this up. And then it calls for some sort of green fabric.
Apple Harvest.
Apple Harvest by Mountain Air Fabrics. But you know me, when I'm at somewhere, I want to do it right away.
Right.
So I picked this up and it is Pompous from Picture This Plus because she was at Galleria last year. So I just picked this piece up and I started working on that. I don't know
who was
if
there
it's in
at Galleria last year.
Picture This Plus.
Wasn't Picture This Plus? No.
Oh no. Karen. Was it Karen Kluba?
Karen Kluba carries some
yes,
pictures.
Karen Kluba. Rosewood Manor.
Because she does a lot of. I think Pampas is one of the colors that her, her winter Quakers, summer Quakers, autumn. Yeah.
So
That's
I saw
where it
that.
was.
So then I picked that up. So I started this, which it's not a difficult stitch.
Oh, you're up in the corner.
Yeah. So I'm up here in the corner. And it's DMC. It's not hard or anything like that. But it's a lot of full coverage because you're leaving all this green open, to give you the grass effect and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's a lot of solid stitching.
Yeah.
So I got frustrated. So then I picked this up and then realized that I have this border to do. And me and Pam were just saying that it's a beautiful effect, but it can be a tedious process to go around because it's the same motif over and over again. So
she's talking about this border.
Yeah, this border here. So
just get a little annoyed with it.
Yeah, because I'm getting, and that's probably why I started in the middle and then worked on the middle because of all the color changes and it's more, this is kind of repetitious.
Now, do you do it as you go? I can't tell how you left off, but do you do it as you go, or do you do like the leaves first and then follow in with that color change?
Well, what I've been doing is because the border here and this border here is just two colors, Garden Gate and Onyx by Gentle Arts. So I do one strand of each and then pick up the other color and do another strand.
Okay.
Just because I didn't
kind of
rotate it around. I didn't want to make a mistake, so this is kind of keeping me even.
Yeah.
So so that's what I've been doing.
Very nice.
Yes, thank you.
You want to do Amy Brukin before
Guylene
moves on to her? What was that last?
My future plan.
Your future plan.
So Pam took a little break and she'll explain it. Well, want me to hold it?
You can hold it.
Okay.
The first, I forget which one came out first, but you had to wait for the next. It jumped up here, and I was afraid to start way up here for the one that would have been.
Yeah, she got the bottom two rows in, and then Amy released the one that's up in this position.
Yeah, that was the winter one.
Here, let's show the whole
look
card
to see what that one was.
So here's the whole thing as a whole. So what they're saying is that Amy released the top row that starts with the blue snowman, which would be up at the top. Well, that would have been kind of difficult to try to
because there are no words in between the second and third row.
That's right. So
to count up that far.
Right, to count up. So you started you waited until you got
the next one.
This row here.
And so then I'll jump up.
Yeah, then you can jump up.
But it's cute. It's a fun stitch.
Yeah. That Easter egg is really cute.
Now, you just picked this up Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks great.
So
and this is that 25,
20
count. What was that called? Oh, it's not on here.
Tin roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that fabric.
Mm-hmm.
I could see it.
Well, that's what everyone was saying, and we were stitching with a lady that did the Prairie Schooler on that 25 count.
1/1.
And that was
would be
really
good.
sharp.
And that was easy to see.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
Yeah. I picked fabric for this one, but I know it wasn't this count or this color. I think I did more of a grayish.
Seems like she calls for this color in the other ones
she does.
too.
She calls for the tin roof. We thought, because some of the others were, I don't remember what the colors were. They were all the weeks, the 20 count. But when I saw the tin roof, I'm like, really? But it is really pretty.
Yeah.
It's really letting that white really pop.
Yeah.
So
It turned out to be a very neutral color.
Yep. Yep. I can't wait for her next Halloween one that is coming out in May.
Oh, yeah.
Batty. Yeah, we're taking orders for that if anyone's interested. It's going to be another Halloween. I should have had
Here, I
the
have
thing.
that little card.
Oh, okay.
If you wanna. Where's it at? I was using it as a marker. Oh, here it is. Nope, I lied.
Hold, please. Stay tuned for commercial
There we
break.
go. So it's called Batty, and this is her next Halloween. It'll be the, I think there's 3 releases only. So she's going to release probably, patterns 1 and 2. That's coming out towards the end of May. Patterns 1 and 2, the words and the ghost. Patterns 3 and 4 is July 20th, which is Frank and the house. And then September is patterns 5, 6, and 7. It's the whole bottom row.
It's gonna be cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it complements
That other piece.
right.
What was that?
The Lucky 13.
Lucky
Yes.
13.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I told Amy, because I don't know if she watches, I didn't ask her if she watches the Flosstube. But I told her, Amy, what did I say we wanted to see? Pigs.
Oh, that would be cute.
Monthly pigs with
Oh, that would
costumes.
really be cute.
I said, there's so many pig people.
Well, she's got the sheep. Then
Yeah.
she's got the snowman.
Because she said she was running out of ideas. I'm like, no, we want pigs.
Yeah,
But
pigs would be really
cute.
cute. Oh, that
So
would
we'll
be
see.
cute. Because I'm not a sheep person. Y'all know about me and the sheep. I don't do sheep.
She only does the wool.
Yeah, I'll
That's
do the
about
wool
it.
for stuffing, but that's it. So, you got any more?
Nope, that is it.
Okay. So I told Cathy that I wanted to show what I was going to start because this all came from Nashville Market. So once I finish the Blackbird, I'm going to start on Lila's Studio Spring
So this is
Parade.
a new release. I
Yeah.
haven't gotten around to that side of the table yet to show you. So,
So a sneak peek.
Yeah, Guylene's going to show you.
So here's number 1.
These are her spring parades.
Yep, and number 2.
Set 1 and set 2.
Now, you could do it the way she has it here, which is pillows and whatever. But I saw online where they did it on one piece of fabric all in a row.
Oh, all 4 of them? Or
all
straight?
4. Yeah, so all 4 in a row.
Okay.
I don't think it matters in which order you put them in, and that's how I'm going to do mine, all in a row. So,
Will you have a double row?
no.
Okay.
No. So Cathy and I picked fabric because I was not a fan of what she called for. So Cathy pulled this out.
Oh, yeah, this has got the springy stuff. What did she call for? Rustic drab. Oh, I don't carry the X-Jew design
Oh, that's
fabric.
Right. And then she does have
Oh.
in instructions, if you do it as a continuous piece on an easel, it's a 40 count Stardust by Fabrics
Yeah.
by Stephanie.
Which I don't have the color in stock, so.
So Cathy pulled this and I fell in love with it. It's Rogue Lugana
The freeze.
Freeze.
And it's got
So
a little bit of pinky color.
I see a little bit of
pinky
blue.
blue and
so
a little
very
green,
springy
so very
looking.
springy.
But
so,
very subtle.
yeah, so I'm very excited. I pulled all my DMCs. It all calls for DMCs. So I pulled all those. They're all ready to go in my bag. So as soon as I finish Away We Ride, I'm going to Easter. I'm going to spring.
She's going in all her little wagons.
Yeah.
They're going to be riding then, all these little animals.
It's going to be so cute.
Yeah, they're cute. Did you notice that it's like a bunny on a little sheep, a bunny in like a fake egg kind of. Oh, and an artichoke.
It's a strawberry,
oh,
a radish,
a radish, an
and an
artichoke.
artichoke.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
this is an egg, a basket, a carrot, and a duck.
Duck. Oh my gosh, look at how cute.
So you'll have 2 separate frames of 4 each, right?
Yes.
They're very
Yes.
adorable.
You could do it if you wanted to. You probably could do them
4 and 4.
4 and 4. But I think I want to do them just the 4 and then do it as a flat fold and then display it that way.
Because be careful how you do your fabric.
Yeah.
You're only doing it. Oh, so parade 1 and 2. Yeah, so you're going to do it like this, right?
Right.
Just cut it in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah. So I could do the other 4 on this side here, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we cut, I have 2 pieces of fabric.
Oh, okay.
Well, you
So
know,
Well, measure them and make sure they fit on
Yeah,
there.
so,
but that's such a subtle pattern. I mean, fabric that you could use it for something else. If
yeah. So if I can fit all 8 on this one piece of
Yeah, we'll
fabric,
have to remeasure that.
then I'll just save the other one for another
Because this
Easter
is
one.
28.
Yeah. Because 28.
It'll be 5 inches high. I mean, it might be close because this is probably going to be 9 inches, so
Right.
you won't have much of a margin. But if you're going to make a flat fold, who
Right.
cares?
I don't need a huge margin.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's my plan.
And she's sticking to it.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
we expect it to be done for next Easter.
It could be done for next Easter. So I put myself on notice. It's filmed for everyone to know that that's what I'm doing.
And Hoosier people, I didn't boo her because of Indiana. I booed her because she moved.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing about living in Indiana.
No.
Oh no. But my house is very cute, and it just worked out, and I love it.
And she works from home, so it
Yep.
doesn't matter where she lives.
Yeah.
Well, could have went anywhere.
Yeah.
I know my dad wanted me to come out to Arizona. He's like, do you know how I could set you up in Arizona? I was like, Arizona? Who would I know in Arizona? So no.
Some old people?
Yeah.
Some retirees?
With his golf cart. He
Are
drives
they
a
in a
golf cart.
55 and older community?
Yes. Yeah. And he got a golf cart and he pimped it out. It's got he's got a roof that has like sides that come down so they don't get wet with the rain.
Oh,
or
yeah, I've
whatever
seen
that
those.
is.
No Lady Duck balls hanging
Yeah.
from the top.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
funny.
So he so no.
Yeah, so those little dingle balls that you
Yes.
bought for your
Yes.
pillow.
Yes.
That would have been great.
Yeah. Well, we did show the pillow, right?
Yes.
On the last fall,
Yeah.
Flosstube. Yes.
We're trying to schedule an upcoming finishing event so that we can have everybody out again for a Sunday finishing.
So yeah, so
See how
maybe
it
I'll
goes.
have the blackbird finished to where I
Yeah.
could frame that, and then I
Yeah.
have the primitive hare, that witchy. I can't think of what her name is, but I want to make that into. I want to do a 3D like Pam's animal crackers, but I want a heavier base so
So
it'll
it
stand.
stands.
Okay. Nice.
Like an oval base on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can help you with that.
Okay. So yeah, so that's.
Bring in, if you think about it, if it's not too difficult, that
I was thinking
That
that
vase.
too. Yeah, I was just
the
thinking
vase that Snowberry made for you.
Remember, it was a primitive hair pit, which wasn't it?
No.
Oh yeah.
With you stuck your tree
Oh
in
yeah.
it?
She made the vase, and I could put yes.
You
I
need
want to
bring
see what that
in.
looks like.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in person.
Oh,
that's
okay.
really cute.
Yeah, I've got that. That might be found in this week's treasure hunt. So yes, I could bring in. Yes, I could do that. I'd be happy
Well, you
to.
probably have a couple weeks to
Yeah.
figure it out because we got to get past probably Easter falls in here somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
The 17th is Easter.
that lady did a nice job on that.
Yeah.
She really did.
And she also did a nice job doing that. My Alice in Wonderland piece with the felt and the.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did your.
She did my Christmas on
On
the
the farm.
farm, and then she did a Lizzie Kate Halloween one.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen your Christmas on
Oh,
the
you
farm
didn't?
in
We should
person.
bring those in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not finishing anymore, but we're just talking about this
I
stuff.
mean, somebody, you can, if you put your mind to it, you can finish it yourself.
Right.
Yeah. I had someone, my little, it's called the intruder with the Christmas trees, but
Yes.
one
Yes.
is a Santa, he's hiding
Yes.
in there.
That's that.
Jardin.
Jardin Privé.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've
I love
always
that
liked
one.
that pattern.
So someone was here, I want to say this weekend or the weekend before, and she took a picture and she was like tracing the shape on a piece of paper because she wants to do it herself.
Right.
She loves it so much.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that one was really cute.
Yeah, because when we see things being finished, like your snow, piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copy that.
Yeah.
So
Gives you ideas.
It gives you ideas,
Yeah.
and
Different ways you can do it.
Yeah, because you can't. Like I can frame because with the new house I've got more wall space than I had in the condo, but I don't want to be putting all that on the wall and making a huge gallery. I don't want that. So I want to learn the flat folds and the pillows. I kind of got the pillows mastered. So I want to get into the flat folds.
Flat folds are easy and fun.
Yeah, so I want to do that, and then I want to do the 3D kind of thing because I have like this vision of setting like little, scapes, Easter things or whatever, and do stuff like that.
What is it called? Little vignettes?
Yeah, vignettes. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Right,
got
we have a box.
Got a box here.
Drum roll.
This box came in today, and I almost forgot. I'm like, I don't have anything to show. And usually, when we're doing our whips or whatever with Nancy, she always has stuff, but I don't. We get patterns keep flying. So I have not even opened. You see, I've got my little cutter, my box cutter.
So this is like a Christmas surprise.
This is from my fabric guys that I just learned about at market. This is from the Rogue guys. And people have been asking about this, so I ordered it. I ran out. I didn't know. Brenda and Laura came in, and she's like, well, you should have had like 50 of them. So I didn't know, I just took a chance. So I'm here to unveil. So this is what everyone was clamoring for. So if you see this and you are interested, call the shop. I've got these back in stock.
Oh, those are so cute.
Okay, read it out, girls.
I only stitch in the days that
end in Y. Oh, that's every day.
So
that's cute.
We've got these in stock. They're back in stock. So I know a couple of you have called. I'll try to reach out to you if I have your contact info.
How
they're
cute.
back.
That's very cute.
Yeah, so Laura scooped hers up right away.
Oh, I think I want one of those.
Have them.
Too.
And then I got some fabric I ordered. This is the weathered stone in 40
that's
count.
A nice color.
Yeah. Oh, that was all he sent me. No, there were more in here.
Oh no.
I think it's just a divider.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just a separator. Yeah. So I just got this fabric. There's got to be a couple in here because I know he was sending me a couple different. But I think it's that weathered stone. This is a very popular color. The Freeze so far and the weathered stone. Yeah, there are a couple of yardages in here. So this is weathered stone. This is a small half yard in 36. And then I got more a yard and a half, a yard and a half, and then the 40 count.
Wow.
So very nice neutral.
Oh, I like that.
And then the bags. So I'm very excited about the bags.
See, there's people out there that when they're shopping, they lean towards fabric and just buy fabric and then just have a stash of it and then go pick what they want. I'm the opposite. I buy patterns like crazy.
And then no fabric.
And then I'm coming in with each project saying, Cathy, let's pick out fabric, which is just as fun.
Yeah.
But like I'm seeing this and I'm thinking, ooh, I should get a piece of this.
It is very nice.
It's very nice.
It's got a little green and brown base to it a little bit, but it's basically like I wouldn't say cream, more of ivory, because cream is kind of a little, cream is more yellow, but this is more like an ivory. It matches the bags very well.
Yeah, so I'm sure he started with an ivory base and then added this, that modeling to it.
Is this on like a new fabric dyer?
Yeah, he's my Rogue guys.
So they're two guys and you met them at...
Well, I don't know, and I didn't want to ask him. I'll ask him someday. So he goes by Dr. something. I can't remember. It's a doctor. I know there's some kind of gimmick going on with that. But anyway, there were two ladies in the room with these two guys. And they were pulling orders. And then the two guys were helping us pick the fabrics and stuff. So I don't know, are they brothers? And maybe one's a mom, one's a sister. Maybe I'm not sure if it's a family thing or if they're just friends. I have no idea. A wife. I don't know.
Well, whoever's the dyer is very nice.
That's upcoming talent.
Yeah, I think they both dye together, but I've only been dealing with the one guy so far. But they have So I call it, like when I write up my tickets, I'll say Rogue. So this is who I'm talking about, Rogue. And very nice fabrics. I've had to reorder a couple different colors.
Yeah, it's very soft. It's more
it's
of
all
a
those,
linen.
it's all the Zweigart. You've got your, orange line in there.
Right.
It's all the Zweigart fabrics.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So.
Well, that's a very
Well, that was
Merry
exciting
Christmas,
box to open. So.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I have. Anybody else?
I got nothing.
I am done.
Okay. Well, we are, 35 minutes. That's a pretty good video length.
I think so.
I'm going to upload, I uploaded one this morning, and when it got up to YouTube, it was like over an hour. I'm like, I know it's not over an hour. So I think I accidentally, when I was putting them together, and you have to like view your video and then hit the plus sign to add it to your timeline.
Oh.
And I think it must have accidentally hit it twice or something.
Oh, could have.
Because then I'm like, well, what's going on? Why is it so long? And I saw the same video starting a second time.
Right.
And I'm like, uh-oh. So I got to fix that.
On some other, on YouTube, I was watching, and sometimes they'll show it and it'll say a reload. So that's possible that it could have uploaded twice and it'll, so it's
I'm not
possible.
sure what. So I have to edit it again tonight, re-upload it so it should be out there. Well, by the time you read this, by the time you see this, yes, it will of course be up. But I'm going to try to get a little bit more punctual with my videos. And if these two girls would show up,
if that would,
right,
that would help.
and Carrie too.
Yeah, because Carrie's got I think she's got some stuff finished. But she hasn't been stitching a lot because work's been kind of demanding. So she's kind of been...
She's slowing down a little bit.
With her stitching. But, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll see who else we can get out here.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's all we have. But thanks for coming along with us. Thanks, girls, for
anytime
giving up your stitching evening to sit here and so we can make a video.
Enjoy the visit.
Yes. Okay, Flosstube.
Bye,
Flosstube.
Till next time, may your needle be inspired. Bye. Hi, Flosstube. Cathy Roganella. I hope you enjoyed our get-together with the girls on Tuesday. We had a lot of fun. And today I had planned to go around the table a little bit more and bring you what's new, the next edition of what's new from Market. But I received a box today, and when I opened it, I squealed with delight because Michelle and Amy sent me a box. Those are the gals who do the dyeing over at We Dye For You, or We Will Dye For You, sorry. And you have to see some of these colors. Some of these I've not had before, and I'm kind of just branching out and seeing. Because, I mean, you get a little sample like this big. She gave me a nice little book with all the color samples. And, it's like this, and it's really hard to see what the color actually looks like. So I've been expanding the number of different colors that I do carry. So I just want to show you guys they are awesome. So let's start with Ada, however you say it, it doesn't matter. There's no word police here. So these colors are 14 count, and just because I only got them in 14 count doesn't mean that I won't carry them in 16 or 18. This is just what I've received today. So this color is called Creamsicle, and it's kind of it's not pink, it's a little bit darker, almost like a reddish blotches. You can see how pretty the splotching is. It's really nice. So that's called Creamsicle. This one's beautiful. Algae. Got plenty of that in our fish tanks at home. Calling out. Oh, look at the different greens. How, kind of more olivey on this side. So let's see how it's really pretty. But that's, I guess how it is in real life. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous fabric? Okay. So we will fold this back up. Next one is Sorbet. 14 count. I'll open it so you get a little better idea of what it may, some of the different colors you get. Really pretty. Okay, now moving on to 16 count. And some of these colors I've had before, maybe sold out, maybe had them in a 14, now I'm getting them in the 16. So here is 16 count Sky. And these, you know, if I haven't told you, these are all Zweigart fabrics. When you see this orange in the selvage, it means it's a Zweigart fabric. That's their little signature. Isn't that pretty? So I've had on back order for the longest time a color called Babbling Brook. I believe it's Babbling Brook. Anyway, it's not been coming in, so that's why I wanted to try some of these to see if I can sub out that color, because that was a really popular color. Okay, here is one Nancy's like, oh, save some for me. It's called London. She just took a look at it before she left. She just walked out the door a little bit ago. And here is, it's a pretty gray, not too much modeling on it, but it's a really pretty color. Gray with like some blue undertones. Fall Meadow. Now this one's very interesting because you think, oh, it's green, but look at, they have some unique colorations in here. So it's like a meadow that's, you know, into fall, and it's starting to turn reddish with the color changes. That's a really pretty color too. They're all beautiful. This one we've had before was very popular. I forgot what they were using it for. And this is Atlantis. So if you have you know, a mermaid or a fairy, or I could see that on this, anything with any whites, any light floss colors would actually look gorgeous on this. It's a really deep purpley blue. With a little bit of green undertones to it. Okay, our favorite here, cashmere. What can you say? It's just an all-purpose color. This is really becoming very, very popular here at the shop, cashmere, in all counts. I just can't keep it in stock. Oh, and one thing I wanted to tell you guys, because of the way our website works, the shopping cart, I keep my quantities of fabric to unit 1, because let's say I have only a quarter yard, and no, let's back up. Let's say I have a half a yard in stock, okay, and I put it on the website and it says please select what size you want. So you can select an eighth. I can get an eighth out of a half a yard, or a quarter. I can get a quarter out of half a yard, or the half yard. So if someone comes along and buys 1 half yard, then I don't have any left in stock. And so that's why I always keep my quantity set to 1. But if someone comes along and just buys a quarter, then it may take me a little bit from the time we receive the order to like cut it and confirm that yes, I do have 1 more quarter left. Then I'll go back to the website. So in that interim time from when someone puts an order in to the time that I go back and update the website, it might show 0 or not available. But if you're looking for a particular color and you don't see it, check back again in a couple hours or the next day or something, because it could be that it's just sitting at 0 until I get a chance to update the website and say, oh yes, we still do have some left in stock. So that's just a little information on how our shopping cart works. I'm working toward possibly changing software and getting something that as we sell it in the store, because that's another thing that kind of trips us up sometimes, is we'll sell it in the store and then, you know, 2 hours later I get an order for it, but we haven't yet updated the website. So I'm trying to look for something that's more integrated, where as we're selling it, depleting it out of our inventory in the store, or vice versa off the website, that it will change the quantities, the inventory numbers in both locations, so we don't have to have this manual labor intensive process of updating the website constantly. So okay, moving on, that was a little informational. This is Envy. Now we've had this color before and it is a beautiful color. It's a nice neutral brown, something if you want maybe an ale or something, you're trying to match to that. It's a little bit not as intense as ale, but isn't that a pretty color? Very nice. Okay, let's go to Luganas. So I only got one 28. We have quite a bit of 28 in stock of different colors. So go check the website if you're interested in, you know, what we have in stock. But this one is called Seawater. I've never had this color before. And again, another gorgeous color. Mermaid, anything. You could put, you know, a picnic scene on here. It'd be beautiful, like a nice picnic sunny day. Okay. That was the only 28 Lugana I received today. So now I'm going to move on to 32 Lugana. And this one is Creamsicle. You'll remember we just saw it in the Ada. And here is, I'll open this up. I don't know what you would stitch on that, but I really like it. It's nice, vibrant colors. And it could be her water. The fabric just feels very nice and soft. Okay, Stephanie's fabrics too. Fabrics by Stephanie, her fabrics are really soft too, and I think she has a water softener. This one is called Algae. Again, we've seen this in the Ada version. And here is this in the 32. Oh, look at this, guys. Beautiful. I love it. So the way it moves through the light, really, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I can see I'm going to have some more favorites here. This is Haze. We've had this before, but I don't think in Lugana. I think we've only had this in linen. And here is, we'll open it up for you. So it's gray. I'm getting a shadow from the camera. I can see it popping on here, but you can kind of get an idea of the colors. It's a challenge to try to find a new spot. That's why we're kind of filming over here, because the table is just loaded with market stuff. So this is about the only open available space I have. It's my cutting table right here, where I cut all the linen for when people come in the store, or mail orders, whatever. This one I've had before, but I don't think I've ever had in the Lugana. It's called Key Lime Pie. So a little bit brighter green than that other one. And I love key lime pie. The first time I was down in the Keys, oh, had to have some. It's wonderful. Okay, moving on to our linens. This is 28 count casual. And this is called, we've had this one, Fall Meadow. Had this one in the Ada. So look at those pretty colors. I guess it just depends, and I don't know how they dye. I should talk to her next time I see her, or either girl, and just find out how they actually do the dyeing. Okay, Fall Meadow in the casual, and here is London. It's like, yeah, like a really pretty blue-gray. And I'm apologizing in advance to one of our fun little customers, Rhonda. Rhonda, you know who you are. I'm sorry I'm showing you more fabric, but can't help it. They're beautiful colors. This one is London in Edinburgh, 36 count Edinburgh. So you can see, here, let me show you this way. It just depends on the linen, on, you know, the fabric content. And because this one was the casual, the 28 count, and you can see it's much, much lighter on the 36 on the Edinburgh. But still, same pretty blue-gray. This one I love too. This is a really nice color. 36, again, Edinburgh, pistachio. Isn't that kind of a neat color? Because you get all the colors like from a real pistachio nut. A little bit of brown, a little bit of green. Very nice. Okay. Stone. I think I've had this one before, but I'm really liking this. If you like Tin Roof from Weeks, here you go. Stone. And this is all Zweigart based linen. So for those of you that love the tin roof color, which I do, or even Confederate gray, because the colors are similar. This is a little bit darker than Confederate gray, but very nice neutral. A lot of prim stitching stuff would look great on this color. Okay, gonna be another new favorite, stone. And of course, this one's already a favorite, cashmere. I don't think I've had it in, no, I've had it in 40 before. But here we go. Nice, neutral. It's very lovely. It's light. And depending on, because I've had some come in before that's maybe not as dark as this. I guess it just depends on the conditions of the water, of whether the sun's out, that's how I heard, in talking with Pat from Lakeside in the past. She says all these things, whatever chemicals happen to be in your water at the time, through your own municipality, whether the sun's shining, whether, it's whatever, mineral content, all this kind of stuff. Makes a difference on how the dye takes, and your fabric content too at the time. Okay, cashmere. Here's the London in the 40 count, the Newcastle. Beautiful. Again. And this one, this is the last one to go, would be a great sub for those of you that are struggling to find murky from Picture This Plus. This is called Webs, and it is really neat. It is a very, very good alternate for murky. I think that's why I ordered it, because it looked like it in the book. But fun Halloween color if you want to stitch something spooky on it. And that piece that Guylene is doing, the blackbird piece that she was showing us earlier in the video, that would look good on this also. For those of you that may, Away We Ride, yeah. If those of you that might have this in your stash, that pattern, this would look great. Okay, that's all I have. I guess we will get this uploaded for you as soon as we can, and I'll continue on with my little market walk around and hope to show you something maybe that you haven't seen yet. So, okay, thanks for watching, and until next time, may your needle be inspired. Bye, Flosstube.